It's a Monday, and we're here to do Monday things.
What were you talking about?
We're talking about Monday.
It is Monday.
Monday.
Welcome to Monday.
Yeah, welcome to Monday. It's me and Carter, Scott Johnson, Carter Johnson, father, daughter.
Yep.
She sprang from my loins.
Sprang is such a violent
I don't like
verb
it. I don't
for
like
that.
it either. I think it's terrible.
She sprung.
It's very biblical, though.
It is very biblical.
Behat begat Chocha, and Chocha begat Nimrod, and Nimrod begat Flim Flam.
Good Bible knowledge there, bud.
Yeah, it's pretty good. some sweet
Killing
Old
it.
Testament business there. Hey, we're here. We're on the monthly or on the weekly, and guess what?
We're on the monthly.
It's not Tuesday. It's a Monday.
It's Monday. Look at us.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
We're actually doing it.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it's so rare.
Oh, did I tell you? I had a dream that we did a thing. Do you want to hear about my dream?
What is your dream?
I'm not saying we make this a reality because I don't have time. Maybe one day I will.
Okay.
But I had a dream that we started an afternoon kind of drive time daily live stream show that was also a podcast. But the whole thing was just like this daily, think of like morning stream, but afternoon drive time content.
Yeah.
Here's what happened today. Here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
Here's whatever. And for whatever reason, it was me and you. But here was the best part. We are in this thing I'm always talking about, a place where we could have the rice bowl cafe,
like the Dream Warehouse,
the bookstore,
Yeah.
the podcast studio, the little art gallery, maybe a place upstairs to actually like live.
Yeah, little apartment above.
That whole thing, that's all in the dream.
It was
a good dream.
I wish for that.
Most of my dreams suck.
Sounds like a lovely dream.
I had a dream the other day that I lost all my keys and my wallet in a foreign country.
Oh, damn.
Why do I do that? I have that dream or a version of that dream almost every other day.
Too much stress in your life.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
All right.
None of my dreams are good or bad, I've decided. They're all just insane. They're all just dreams of a madman.
Like who? Of who? Who's the madman?
No, I'm the madman.
Oh, you're the madman.
Like they're dreams of from a madman.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like in the dreams there was a madman.
No, they just go my dreams are insane and they're never like I don't wake up in a sweat like a nightmare, but I also don't I'm not like, wow, what a great dream. I'm just like, that was weird. Anyway, now I'm awake.
Why do you think that's coming from? What do you think that's about?
I don't know. I think my brain just vomits all over itself in the night.
Yeah, I could see that.
Then it gets confused.
Domo is in a church in Wisconsin. He owns a church. I know.
Dude.
I can't even.
That's the dream.
He doesn't even know how.
That's so cool.
I'm so jealous of him. I can't even express it.
I follow an account on Instagram called, I think it's called like Cheap Nordic Houses or something. And it's all these houses in like Norway
Swedish
and Sweden. And
I looked up some of these because there cheap.
Was a Swedish church for 70,000, Dad. And it had like the full living quarters above, a full kitchen.
And no internet.
It was gorgeous and probably no internet.
Internet's brought to you by pigeons. You have to wait for each pigeon to show up with a little note, and that's how you get your bits back and forth. Horga Borga. Look, if one of those deals was like legitimately possible to have the connectivity I needed and also access to basic services, I would consider it. I would. I absolutely would consider that.
I don't know if you would, but
I would. I absolutely would, but I would need the connectivity.
Connected.
And it would have to be really reliable. It can't just be some freaking satellite bullcrap internet.
Yeah.
It would have to be like that. Ambassador Domo has 2 churches.
Do you want to share?
Do I need to move to Wisconsin and take one off your hands?
We could take care of that.
I bet they have
broadband.
Imagine
a little cafe in a church.
Oh, dude. Just
church
convert
building.
the whole thing to be the most amazing place.
It'd be so cute.
We'd have nerdtaculars every other week.
Yeah. Be a party.
I mean, I don't even like talking about this because it just makes me yearn for such things.
I don't
care if it's a church. It could be an old school. It can be a old building.
Cool. Even just like a warehouse. Yeah.
Whatever. I just need it to be not a money pit. You know, like everything's broken and has to be replaced,
which
or
is
replumbed.
What most old things are.
I know, but let's just assume some good things about it.
Let's think of the perfect scenario.
That stuff's good. The price is right. The internet's good. I'm in. Yeah, we'll have a confessional, but that confessional will use it as like we'll call it the secret box. And you come in there and you go, Forgive me, Father, for I have
It'd be cool.
stolen 2 tater tots from the plate of my neighbor.
You know what'd be cool is I love the idea of a confession booth where you go in and you write your secrets on the wall like graffiti.
Yeah.
And so it's just full of like everyone's secrets.
Yeah, dude.
How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Be kind of an art piece on its own.
Ooh, someone just said there's an old medical building here for sale listed as 32 beds, 1 bath or something like that. I would take that.
That is so haunted.
That's fine. Take the haunted. Me and Mom almost bought an old hospital.
What?
Yeah. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay. So
why didn't you?
In Lehigh, there was this ancient hospital. I'm talking like early 1800s. This thing was used as a hospital.
Yeah. Like when it was still like 2 floors and
and
17 beds.
Exactly. And they would take the people they took in there were soldiers from like injured in the Civil War and things like that.
Okay.
So it was very, 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 very old. And when we were looking at it, it was extremely old. And in fact, if you went upstairs to where all the rooms used to be, there's whole sections of the floor just missing. It's just a big gaping. I mean, the whole thing is not safe to exist in.
Yeah, it's like dangerous.
Yeah, the basement's haunted as hell.
Yeah.
It looks like it's Silent Hill down there. And you can almost hear the radio as you got in the basement.
It's scary.
It is scary. But so like old boilers, it had an elevator, totally broken down, but it had an elevator, just a 2-floor one. And a bunch of dumbwaiters for taking stuff.
I love a dumbwaiter. I've always wanted a dumbwaiter in my house.
It was really cool. And they wanted $220,000 for it. And
oh my gosh,
we almost did it. Here's the problem though. We had an inspector come and
was
look
it
at
like
it.
Mold and everything?
It was you'd have to tear it all down and start over.
You would have had that land.
We could have had the land, yeah.
And that land would have been amazing.
But the land wasn't worth $220,000.
Yeah, but now it's worth way more.
Oh, it's worth way more now.
Way
I know,
more.
It's embarrassing. We should have done it. And it's gone, by the way.
Oh,
it got
sure.
torn down. I don't know what's
it
there
did.
now.
It sounds horrifying.
Oh, worse than asbestos, McFerrick. I don't know what that place is made of. Mostly just
murder.
It was made of murder, death, and haunted beef.
Haunted beef.
They even had a little living quarters in the basement because somebody had done this very thing, had used it to live there.
And was like, I'm going to...
But it was in the 70s or something. It was all like shag carpet and green, like olive green, everything. It was real weird. But for a minute there, we were all excited. You would have been like 7 or 8 when we were looking.
Oh, I would have loved it. Dude, imagine being a kid getting to run around a creepy-ass hospital.
I mean, it was this close. So this has always been a thing of mine. And
so in some alternate reality, we did it.
It's never going to happen. Everybody up your Patreon.
Yeah. Buy us a house, a cool
I worked my ass
building.
off, but it's not enough. So I need more. Anyway.
Sir Whiskey Jack says, come to Scandinavia. We have awesome internet most places.
Yeah, but if it's out in the middle of the forest, which is where most of these churches are in Scandinavia, you don't get it out there, do you? Or you got to run that final, leg of the lines and stuff. Look, I would not mind living back in my birthplace, my hereditary
birth
thing.
Land.
But also, they don't take immigrants,
don't they?
I don't think so.
I think they take white ones. That's terrible, but not untrue. You'd fit right in.
Well, who's saying this again? Sir Whiskey Jack?
Yeah, Sir Whiskey Jack.
Whiskey Jack, tell us what the standard is. Like, I know Wendy was trying to do that, and she couldn't pull it off. That's why she had to come back to the States, because the visa ran out.
Yeah. I mean, visas and stuff.
I don't think you can just
you can do paperwork and figure out all the stuff. I know each country has like a different a different thing you have to do.
How do you keep, without being a millionaire or billionaire, how do you keep dual residency? How do you do that?
You don't.
I want to.
You expat.
People do that.
People expat.
But I want to have dual.
Well, no one does dual.
Yeah, they do. A bunch of Canadians have dual.
But the U.S. doesn't do dual.
We don't do dual?
No.
Well, how does...
Because if you're from Canada, Canada still considers your dual citizenship valid, but the U.S. does not consider you a Canadian citizen, essentially.
Oh.
So if you went back to Canada, they would go, oh, yes, you have dual citizenship. But if you, in the U.S., were like, yeah, I have Canadian citizenship, they don't care.
Yeah, but I still have the American citizenship, so it's still dual.
Yes.
It only matters when you're in the one or the other. Then nobody cares if you're in the other one and you say...
It's more about tax stuff, I think.
Oh.
I think taxes are weird.
Yeah. And there's Italy. What's the town in Italy that's like paying people to come live there? Because all the old people are dying and no one's having kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's like old Italy. Like
it's like the old islands and
What's the place that Jerry goes on vacation?
Jerry
on Seinfeld.
Sicily?
No.
I don't know.
There's a whole movie there's a movie with the name. What is wrong with me? I don't know. What is wrong with me? It's not Venice. Squeamish. Squanchous. Skish. Something like that.
Korea has a specific 2-year visa for individuals under 35.
Carter,
I'm under 35.
Look into it. It'd suck, though. We'd have to do the show from there and it'd be in the middle of it.
I know this is a complete impossibility, but imagine having just like an Earth citizenship.
I mean, in a perfect world.
Like just the idea of like, yeah, you can kind of be wherever you want.
The problem with humans is we are so Tuscany. Thank you, McFerrick. Jeez, that took me a while to get there, or it took me forever until McFerrick said it, and then I got there.
Yes.
So thank you, McFerrick. I wasn't going to get there, but Tuscany. I got a thing in the mail that was like,
move to Tuscany,
a permanent residency, Italian citizenship, and this much.
They want young people though. They want people who are like about to have kids and stuff because they want to repopulate a bit. Probably.
What if I lied to them and said, Kim absolutely has not had a hysterectomy?
Yeah. She can totally have babies.
She's got 2 uteruses.
She's not 51. How old's Mom?
2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
How old are you?
She was born in 72.
How old are you?
55.
55. She's 3 years younger.
2.
She's 52. Okay.
Look at the math happening.
Math. 2 artists do math.
But for real, I don't know, man. I want this. I don't care where it is. I just want an old church that's in good shape.
Yeah.
Like they're selling a church here. That's why this all came up again, because me and Mom were looking at it.
Oh, really?
Because how much?
Like $2 million.
1.9 million.
I was right.
Ogden.
In Ogden.
Yeah.
You don't want to live in Ogden for 1.9 million.
I never want to live in Ogden.
Ugh.
Ogden sucks.
Dude, this is a total Utah thing. So some people get it, some people will not.
Go.
All my friends want to live in Utah County.
All my friends are.
3 of them do. And then
demons take it slow.
Obviously, Alicia lives with us, so she's not in Utah County.
How's that go?
But
all my friends are heathens. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
All my friends want to live in Utah County, and I don't understand because I hate Utah County.
I know why. Because they have bought into this idea that somehow Salt Lake is scary.
Yeah, but Salt Lake County is...
Salt Lake is one of the safest cities in America.
I love Salt Lake.
I do too. I love the city.
I lived in the middle of downtown when all the riots were happening.
Even that was safer.
And I'm like, yeah.
A riot in downtown Salt Lake City is safer than a normal day in Boston or something. Like, it's a safe city. No offense, Boston. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus.
No, but I get it. It's a fairly safe city.
KTA's got a point. We're supposed to say, no one move here. It's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
you should
come
not
here.
Move here.
We're weird. We got the polygamists are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, it's so bad, you guys. And the liquor laws, if you got caught with a beer, they throw you into prison for 16 years.
Yeah.
These are all true things I'm saying.
100%.
So that you will stay out of here.
Never been false.
And not see these mountains, not see the beautiful surrounding areas or the
whole place is full of
national parks.
We're made of salt. There's no water.
We're made of salt. It's a lake of salt.
Salt Lake.
It sucks. Everything smells like shrimp. Don't come here.
Yeah, if the big what's the big volcano near
us? Literally not the most beautiful state in America.
What's the big volcano near us?
Because it is, actually. What?
What's the big volcano near us?
We have a volcano near us?
Well, the big one.
You talking about Mount Baldy?
No, Zion's.
Oh, well, the Paramount logo's on the back of Mount Baldy. Did you know that?
You're right, yes.
Yeah, pretty cool.
But Zion's National Park, if it explodes, we're screwed. So don't move here.
You know what? The Wraith is right. We do have that inversion thing, but lots of states do. Actually, why might no? You know what? The version's the worst. Don't come here.
Poison air.
Poison. It sucks.
We can't go outside.
Oh, it's so bad. They ought to drop our taxes and the price of living and the cost of housing down again.
For real.
We should go back to a more median price
deal.
So it's a nightmare.
Yeah,
Stay out.
Total mess.
Thank you, KT Data, for the reminder. Carter went to the. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about this memorial thing real quick.
Do you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, we may as well. So we've talked about this somewhere, or I had mentioned
TMS
it.
You had mentioned it.
I think I'd mentioned it. We didn't really get into it, but Carter's friend Alicia, who lives with us right now, who's like the best friend Carter ever had in her life, and she feels like one of our own kids. Her name's even Johnson.
Yeah.
Her brother very tragically passed away.
Very suddenly,
and kind of out of nowhere, and it's looking like the cause was his form of epilepsy.
Yeah, he suffered from epilepsy for six years now, I think.
Yeah, it started late.
And so he passed away, but they're doing a GoFundMe for epilepsy research in his name.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Yeah. And I have an easy way to get to it if there's something you want to help with. So instead of this being a GoFundMe about help them with their family stuff, they don't need that. They're looking to give to something that will make a difference in his name.
He was a big, donate my body to science. Yeah. And for various circumstances, that's not happening.
It's not possible.
And so this is their way of kind of doing that.
Yeah. So
giving some money for research.
If you know anyone affected by epilepsy or severe seizures or any of that sort of thing, you know how bad this can be. And, we have some experience with that in our own family with Taylor and her focal seizures. They weren't life-threatening, but they were scary as hell, and I hated everything about it. Those are gone now. That was her version of you hitting that snowmobile. Every one of the kids,
long-term.
Every one of the kids except really Nick never had like a life and death thing.
Nick had his appendix.
Yeah, but that's these days. It's the second most common surgery in the world. You know what the first is?
It was eyes.
Cataracts.
Yeah. I
anyway,
didn't know that because of you.
What is the point? The point is we set up a short URL for this. So if you go to tinyurl.com/helpjohnson,
which is a solid URL.
That's as close as we could get to what we were looking for.
Yeah.
tinyurl.com/helpjohnson. Basically, this is going to the Epilepsy Foundation, any and all money raised. Mm-hmm. This is not a thing where the family's destitute or anything like that. They're fine. This is more like along with his wishes and what they would like to do to just epilepsy sucks ass. Like it sucks.
Yeah.
Your brain misfiring and all the electrons being wrong.
Brains
like, it's not
are crazy.
Fair. And he was, doing okay. He was down in this beautiful part of the state, but not a lot of people were around.
Yeah.
And
he had a good job. He was.
And freaking a condition like this can kill you and take you. Yeah. So anyway, it is tinyurl.com/helpjohnson if you're interested in helping. And if you can, great. And if you can't, this is not there's no pressure.
Stress.
We just think it's a good cause.
And
we love Alicia, and we want
to do what we can for their family.
Trying to help them in the only way we know how.
Yeah.
Kim made 400 pounds of.
Oh my God. Can we talk about that for a second?
Let's talk about it. Because it was a little insane.
Does not know how to make.
She doesn't know how to go small. She doesn't know how to go small.
So they found out about her brother on Monday last week. So it's been about a week. Mm-hmm. And mom immediately was like, what can we do to help? And she was like, you know what? I'm going to cook for them. I'm going to make them a meal. Yeah. So she made the largest pan we own of macaroni and cheese. Like this thing could have fed 20, 30 people easily. Right?
Oh, easily 20, 30 people. It's like what she did for the homeless shelter that one time.
Yeah. Massive amounts of homemade mac and cheese. Delicious. Truly delicious. But so much food. And then Alicia and her family then drove down to St. George where her brother was to go collect some of his belongings. And so mom just had this massive amount of food and no one to give it to.
Yeah, because we thought they were going to be here in a big family get-together kind of arrangement, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Everybody's together.
But they ended up leaving that night.
She made so much food that night. It was literally enough to feed a small homeless shelter or women's center or something.
It was crazy amounts of food. And I know it's how mom...
It's just how mom
tries to help and deal with this stuff.
That's why she has so
much food.
That's why she has her karma level.
She does.
She's always overdoing it for everybody else and never thinks of herself. So she ended up cutting that about in a fourth. Yeah.
Desperately handing things to people.
And then gave everybody else, hey, y'all want some fettuccine?
Nick came over and took some.
Yeah. So it all worked out. But your mom's pretty funny that way.
She's so funny.
Speaking of which, she is in Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico, soon to be called the Gulf of America. Let me tell you something about that. I will be dead naming that Gulf.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we can't
Till the end of time.
Like the Delta Center is back to being the Delta Center.
I never stopped calling it that.
It was always the Delta Center.
Yeah. Was I ever going to call that? What was it called? USANA
Green
Event
Homes,
Center or
Smart Home Arena.
Smart Home Arena. It was longer than that.
Well, it was longer. Something
Vivint Smart Home Arena.
Oh, gosh.
F off.
It was so bad.
You're the Delta Center, and you always will be. So it's the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. It's stupid.
I'm not calling it anything else. You know what I might call it? The Gulf of Mom's hometown.
There you go.
I have just as much right.
Gulf of Mom.
I don't get to be... Your headcanon is not my headcanon. You know who you are. Anyway.
You know.
So what was I going to say about any of that? Oh, so she's gone, and it's going about how you'd think. The kitchen is in imperfect condition.
It's a bit of a mess.
There's Dog's doing bad things.
Oh my gosh, the dogs act so stupid when mom's gone.
I don't know what's going on because she's the alpha.
She's
dog.
the alpha, and so they're all just like, let's be stupid.
Yeah, the alpha. When the alpha leaves, the world grieves.
Yeah, poor Boomer.
What happened to Boomer? Oh, you want to talk about her tooth?
Yeah.
So I told this on the other show, but I didn't tell you the update. She had this huge swelling thing under her eye.
Big nasty, like her eye was like kind of half closed.
And it was hard, like a bone.
It was gross.
We're like, what is going on with your face?
But it didn't hurt. It wasn't hurting her.
You
she
could
was
poke
eating.
it, flick it.
Yeah,
she didn't care.
fine.
Well, I didn't flick
Don't
it.
flick it. That's so sad.
I didn't flick it. But I could touch it, and she'd just sit there and go, like nothing.
She was eating normally. She was same energy
not
levels.
Lethargic, like all the signs you're supposed to look for like big infections or something. She wasn't having any of that.
So we took her to the vet, got it looked at, and it looks like an abscess of a tooth.
A tooth abscess, yeah. Which is weird that it doesn't hurt, but
I agree. But we have a bunch of meds. Now it's like almost nothing. It's like barely a bump now.
Yeah.
But her tooth, because I couldn't open her mouth fully before because it was so swollen.
Yeah.
Now that you can open her mouth, her tooth is first of all, half gray.
It's so bad.
It's so gross. And then there's a big giant crack that has taken a chunk, like a triangle shaped chunk of the like enamel off of her tooth.
Yeah, she's eating that enamel.
You can see like
it fell
the
out.
inner part of the tooth.
Yeah, you can see like the guts of the tooth.
It's gross.
And she seems to be fine still.
Yeah, she's happy. She's whatever.
We're taking her in on Tuesday, tomorrow, early in the morning, and they're going to do an extraction. Have they called you yet?
No, I'm going to call them after the show.
Okay. Got to find out what's going on
But they're going to extract it, make sure there's no infection-y stuff behind it, and then she's on antibiotics. It's so gross.
She's so funny about the antibiotics. Sometimes she'll eat it like a treat. Sometimes she'll avoid it like the plague. This morning, I put it in her food, and she did like a bowl.
You gave her the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She did like the bowl of Raisin Bran, where you get done and there's one raisin left, and she left the pill for the very last, and then looked at it, looked at me, looked at it, and then ate it.
He's like, all right, I guess
I'll eat it. Anyway, so that'll be about 10 grand.
No,
whatever.
You're being so dramatic.
You have a card, right?
Yeah.
Is it a card mom gave you?
I'm not talking to you about this. You're going to stress about money either way.
What did you guys do?
We figured it out. Don't worry.
What does that mean?
We figured it out. You don't have to think about it.
Well, do you know what it's going to cost?
No.
Have they told you?
Not fully.
Estimate?
The problem is they don't know until they extract a tooth and figure out if there's anything behind it that needs to be treated.
Yeah.
It's just vets.
How many thousands of dollars?
It won't be thousands of dollars.
Hundreds?
Maybe hundreds.
All right. I mean, how am I ever going to get my church?
Yeah. How are you going to get your church with all these dogs getting their teeth pulled?
Exactly. My new camera makes my gray hair look so much grayer. I wonder why that is. Is it lighting from... Oh, sorry, this is such a weird...
A little off the track.
It didn't used to do this. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, Kim's gone. I'm eating bad. I told everyone on the show this morning about it, but that Hell's Kitchen ball that we tried.
Oh my gosh, that is the epitome of when mom leaves what you eat. Yeah. It's just nasty goo balls.
Well, I mean, it was supposed to. I used your freaking steamer to try to get it right.
I thought it was a steam bun. It turns out it was dough.
It's a booger bun.
Also, the fact that you still ate it is so horrifying.
It's food. And it was cooked. It's a waste. I don't want to throw it away.
So gross, Dad.
It was called, it's from that guy. What's his name? I forgot about 5 times now. Who does Hell's Kitchen? Gordon Ramsay.
Bing Bong Schmingle Schmangle.
Yeah, Big Bong Schmingle Schmangle. And he makes these, sells them at Costco in these bags, and they're very good. It was really good even eating that nasty
You made
version.
like a cookie out of it.
Yeah.
It was gross.
Today I'm going to do it again.
It was funny because my friend was over, and you're over there being like, what the hell is this? And she's like, is everything okay here?
Wait, which friend?
Natalie.
Oh, Natalie was there, yeah. That was really nice of her, by the way.
Yeah, she came over and brought treats for Alicia and me and my mom all.
She's a sweetie.
She's a darling.
She really is nice.
She is. She's cool.
Even when one time she slept in the basement and I came down here to do a show and I didn't know she was in here. So I came down doing my usual Tourette'sy talk.
Loud.
I'm going like, zip, zap, zoop, zop, whatever, making stupid sounds. And she's down here and I see her, I corner my eye, see her on her phone and I go, zip, zap, zoop, zop. And she's like, sorry. I'm like, no, it's not you.
No, I'm sorry.
I am sorry.
Yeah, that's so funny.
KT Day says, see what happens if the alpha dog leaves? It's true. Kim
true.
leaves, everything goes to poop.
Yeah, you eat poopy garbage. The dogs are stupid.
She won't be back till we figure when she's back.
I have no
8
idea.
8 days total. So next, oh geez,
Sometime next week.
sometime Sunday maybe.
No, that's too early.
Monday maybe.
Yes,
Say
Monday or
7 or 8 days.
I don't know. Artists do math.
When she leave?
I don't know. Time is an illusion. Nothing is real.
Nothing feels real right now. All right, let's get to this. Carter's watching a Korean drama about a guy who goes back in time and becomes the princess of Korea.
She's a queen.
It sounds so stupid.
It's
What's
called
it called?
Mr. Queen.
Mr. Queen.
Yeah.
Man Queen. So
The idea is that this dude from modern times, he's a chef and he's kind of a douchebag. He switches bodies with a woman who is in like old Korea times.
do they follow her story that she switched to his time?
They haven't yet, but I have a feeling something's going to happen with that.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm like halfway through. Actually, I'm only like 3 episodes in. I think there's like 8.
Tell them the name of it.
What?
The show.
Mr. Queen.
You already said it,
Yeah.
Mr. Queen.
It's really good though. It's really funny.
I'm getting all annoyed like you didn't say it, but you did.
Tell them the name. It's funny because you know how a lot of languages now use English words?
Yeah.
Like Konglish is a famously Korean English
It's
thing.
half King Kong and half English.
But they'll use words
Konglish.
that are English. Like,
why isn't it Kinglish?
I don't know.
Like Korean.
This is called Konglish.
Corlish. Corlish?
Corlish sounds like oh my gosh, it sounds like a coolish, like those little Japanese ice creams.
I never heard of that neither.
I never heard that neither.
I ain't never heard none of that there.
The point is, the guy, he uses like modern, like English words. Like there's a part where he says no touchy. He goes, no touchy. And it's like the dude who he says it to is like trying to like decipher what this could possibly mean because he doesn't know this word.
Why does it feel like if I said no touchy, I would be in trouble? Because that sounds like I'm making fun of an accent or being a racist.
No touchy. Like that's a normal thing to say to someone.
No touchy.
Yeah.
Is it?
Like Emperor's New Groove.
No washy, no touchy. What's that from?
I don't know.
No touchy, no washy. There's a thing. That's why it's sounding
that something
slightly
sounds
offensive.
Yeah.
Is that I saw something where someone says no touchy, no washy. Chat room, help me with this.
It's gonna be something horribly racist.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's like a movie or something. Nah.
The point is
probably racist.
It's very fun and cute. I would recommend so far. I'm only about halfway through.
It was Tom Merritt who recommended it. So
yes.
Carter's taking
almost a year ago, and I'm finally watching it.
No ticket, no washing. Thomas Chambers. What would that be from?
No ticket, no
washing.
No
ticket, no washing.
I don't know.
Ooh, something familiar there. Damn it. This is going to bug me for a week.
All right.
Anyway. Not important. All right. So Korean drama, King Boy McGee. No.
Yep. Mr. Queen.
Man King. What?
Mr. Queen.
Mr. Queen.
Man King. That's Man King is usually how it goes.
Man Queen. Mr. Queen.
There you go.
Is on Netflix. So if you want to watch it, you are able to do it.
Yes.
No ticky, no washi is the Calgon commercial. Is that it?
I don't know what this is.
No ticky, no washi. This is it. No ticky, no washi. What is it from? Okay, Canadian-U.S. slang. A phrase stereotypically attributed to Chinese laundry workers in centuries past who would only return a customer's washing when a ticket receipt was presented.
Okay.
So no deal, like no ticky, no washi. So that's offensive.
Yeah, that's probably offensive.
Okay, no ticky, no washi. I'm trying to find the like. Here we go. No ticky, no washi. Not in good political taste. It says
Toxic Avenger.
Is it from Toxic Avenger? Which I've seen.
That's what people are saying.
Okay, that's probably where I got it. All right. Well,
I have no idea. No touchy is like.
Oh, Chinese laundry workers. Okay.
But it's also like how in Japan they have a lot of words that are like English mix words, like milku is
like
milk is milk, and pankeki is.
Do you say it again? Say it the way you said it.
Milku.
No, the way you would say it.
What?
Milk.
Milk.
You say milk.
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 Milk or milk.
Milk.
What do you guys hear? Do you guys hear milk or milk?
Milk.
hearing.
I want some milk.
Okay, here it is. The scene from. I'm playing this.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, who do you think you're pushing? What do you want? Stay away from me! Stay away from me! Help!
You need to see the scene.
Help! Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
I'm going to show it to you later.
I can't see anything.
What the?
Okay, this isn't no ticky, no washy at all. Okay, he puts her in a washing.
No ticky, no washy.
That's it.
What the hell is that?
That's Toxic Avenger. This is this old 1980 whatever 70
Why
whatever.
was the screaming audio like so over here, and then it was like right in the no ticky, like right into the microphone?
Because they don't have good production value.
Oh crap, that was insane.
Oh my lord, you guys! I'm so glad we went down that path.
Oh man.
All right. Well, anyway,
my life is different now.
I got a quick text I want to read from an anonymous listener.
All right.
It made me sad,
Oh.
but also glad.
Okay.
Anyway, dear Scott and Carter, I am Scott's age, and my daughter, who is a little younger than Carter, hates my guts and wants nothing to do with our family now. I won't go into details, but listening to your show always makes me both happy and a little sad. And and that I might not ever have this with her. Anyway, keep up the great work, and I will keep listening.
Oh,
that's sad.
That's sad.
I mean, we don't need to know details, but
No.
I can't imagine this. And everyone gets to have their phases in their lives.
Yeah, everyone's
gonna have
what
their
they're going
stuff.
to do.
Like, I get it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. It's actually hard for me to relate to because I don't really have this. But like, I kind of do. I have one of my sisters, Tara, was very difficult growing up. She was just hard.
And as soon as she
for
left,
everybody.
she kind of went way
burned a
her
lot
own
of bridges,
way, yeah.
went her own way in a real hard turn, and all this stuff. So I get that stuff happens. People's lives.
People are just different.
And sometimes they come back around. So all I would say here is maybe hopefully they come back around.
Yeah.
But I would be miserable if one of my 3 kids hated my guts. I don't think I could do it.
What do you think you could do right now that would like make me immediately be like, nope, we're out?
Is it too late to punch you guys? Like punch you in the face?
I feel like we just have an equal exchange.
You would. Carter would kill me.
And then we just be okay again.
Carter would win. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I could do now.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it'd probably something with my career of, being on, saying something terrible on a podcast or something.
Maybe. I think if you cook and ate one of the dogs, I'd be pretty upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'd talk to you again.
If I cook which dog though?
Any of them.
What if I cooked Rainer?
Any of them.
Like, whew. He shouldn't do that, but whew.
No, what?
Because she stinks.
She does stink. I love her though.
She smells.
I love her dearly.
Stress. She stress stinks. She's a breed combination.
Porch says that Scott doesn't cook. It's true.
Yeah.
You couldn't cook and eat the dog.
No, I wouldn't know how
microwave.
I wouldn't know what to even do.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know what I could do. I'd have to say something really terrible or
You'd have to
do
say something terrible,
bad.
but almost like you've established so much of yourself that I don't know if I'd like either believe it or go, no, this was out of context,
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. That'd be the same with you guys. Like Taylor would have to do something wildly out of character for me to, and then even then I'd be like,
but like,
am
why?
I getting punked?
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't feel right. So we just don't have that here.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm not, again, it's not me saying, well, it's too bad you don't. I'm saying I feel really bad that you don't.
Yeah. That's
for whatever the reasons are. It's sad. I feel bad.
Anyway.
Scott buys a church. Oh, church. He wrote church. Scott buys a church and becomes a Catholic priest. Would that piss you guys off?
Could you become a Catholic priest?
I don't know how it works.
Because like you're married and have had children.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I'd have to be.
Aren't you like celibate if you're a priest?
You'd have to be a Protestant thing where they're down with it. Right?
Where they're down with it.
I just watched Conclave. That movie's awesome.
Do you know why I call Daddy Long Legs Father Long Legs?
Because you're a dork?
Because I like the idea of them being like little Catholic priests.
Oh my gosh, dude. Walking around with their big long legs.
I don't know why it's funny to me to be like, oh yes, Father Long Legs.
Freaking your mom out for no reason.
Long legs are harmless.
Stephanie says, I don't want to go there, Scott Johnson, but SA, that would do it for Carter.
Yeah.
What's SA?
think about what those 2 letters might represent.
SA. Hold on.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No.
Okay.
Let me think about it. SA.
It would be bad. You're right.
SA?
70's right.
Not like essay, like you write an essay?
No.
SA. The acronym SA?
Yes.
Or not acronym, initialism?
The initialism. Which we just learned about.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. That would be one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. Jeez Louises.
She's right, though.
I get why they didn't say it now. I haven't heard that. Is that a thing you say to people, SA?
Yeah.
To like just make it easier
it's more of like
triggery?
to avoid the trigger words.
Okay. But wouldn't that
It's also kind of internet-y.
I got a question about that. It's the same problem I have with we've had this conversation about suicide versus unalive.
Yeah,
the terms.
The association then switches and then it becomes also a trigger word.
Yeah, because all you're doing is swapping it, and now that means that.
Yeah.
But then
the meaning's the same.
Then the problem's the same, right?
Yeah, it's a short-term solution, it seems like.
Very short.
Yeah.
Because now
unaliving thing is stupid to me.
Well, that was mostly an algorithm thing, and then a bunch of people got offended by it, but it was algorithmic because TikTok was banning things that either someone said the word or printed the word or wrote it.
Said it.
And then they would get
wrote it down.
It would get delisted.
Yeah.
But if you said the other thing, it wasn't getting delisted. But then my problem with that was, well, then they just turn around and delist that. Like,
yeah. My bigger problem with it was numbing an already numbed thing in this country.
Yeah.
Where we think about like suicide and death as this very like, it's not my problem.
It's
and
like
then it almost like numbed it more where it's just like, it's not a real thing. You know what I mean?
Like if I called somebody a dork and they said, I'm sorry, I prefer flap. And I'd go, oh, I'm sorry, I'll call you flap from now on, but it means the same thing.
Like what's the...
We've robbed Peter to pay Paul. I don't understand the point. But anyway, whatever.
Yes and no. I mean, there's things like...
I'm sure I'm not thinking of everything.
Darn it is different than damn it, even though it's a replacement word.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So in some cases...
When I say F that versus the
actual
real
word,
thing, there's a difference.
Hit, yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
But also without the original word, I don't think it'd be so fun to say. I think F that, I use it mostly because it makes me laugh. I think it's funny. Or I'll say like, I'm trying to think of an example of this.
Like jerkweed.
Yeah. Like certain combinations of things are funnier because you need the OG thing for it to riff on to be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like when I yell Shazbot instead of actual curse words.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. Or when I would say shud.
Yeah. Or monkey fungus.
Monkey fungus. That would not be good for anyone to have monkey fungus.
No. Please call your doctor if you have monkey fungus.
Here's another one. Somebody called Benny and the Jerks wrote in.
Oh, that's a great name.
This is for Carter, it says.
Okay.
Is Scott eating nothing but Doggeritos while your mom is gone? Says Benny and the Jerks.
Doggeritos.
As opposed to what? Benny and the Jets?
Yeah.
Is that what he's riffing on?
Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jerks. Okay. Shiz. Yeah, I say shiz a lot. McFerrick. Anyway.
Yeah, you're eating that or the equivalent of that.
Well, I had...
Your nasty... that gross Gordon Ramsay thing, it just haunts me. It's so... It was like booger.
Yeah, it was Gordon
the
Ramsay
texture
booger
was
ball.
Horrific.
It was really
and
good.
then you ate it.
I ate it because I didn't want to waste it. It tasted fine, by the way. It just was gross going in, But here's the thing.
So gross.
The night mom left, I made a toasted bagel with 2 hot dogs splayed out.
Oh, Dad.
That was so good. Kimchi on top of that, mustard on top of that, and no vegetables of any sort.
Yeah.
Except the kimchi.
No fiber.
And then, what'd you say?
It said no fiber.
Oh, they said no cyber.
No cyber.
That's a weird thing to hear in my head.
They
were kind of Doggerito adjacent because right now we don't have, I don't think we have any tortillas. If we do, I don't know about them. I should check.
Tortillas.
Ooh, if we do, I'm making one.
I'm going to hide the fact that whether or not I know if there's...
You know
those.
if we do. Do you?
I'm hiding that fact. I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Anyway. What's the point I was trying to make there?
I don't know.
I look very pink in my video today.
Maybe you're just very pink today.
I don't understand what I did with the settings. I've screwed something up.
Stop looking at yourself.
I can't help it. It's annoying me because you look nice and warm and olivey. And you're on the worst camera I own. This thing. I've had this for 10, 20 years or whatever.
Better lighting.
All right.
I don't know.
I need to
10, 20 years. This is not 20 years old.
What is it?
This camera?
This camera. No, not this. Not 20, but like 2014, 15.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and you look good.
I don't believe you. I have disbelief.
Scott should make a cookbook. I've thought about that. Making just garbage cookbook.
Just vomit cookbook.
Mm-hmm.
Cookbook for when your wife's gone and you got stuff in the fridge, but you don't want to make anything green.
About 10 people would buy it, and it would be otherwise a big waste of money.
Just make a zine.
I am doing the zine. The zine is part of my rolling my dice thing, which none of these people listening now know about unless you're a patron, because I just talked about a pre-show. But I'm doing Amy's thing where I'm going to roll dice to prioritize my zine or these other 5 things that I got to get done.
The zine should have a little cookbook
Maybe it'll have a little thing. Oh, you know what?
Just like a little
just
tiny.
Integrated into that.
Yeah, perfect. Mushing it together.
Integration.
All
right. Did we answer his question? I have not had Dogaritos yet. That was the closest I got was the bagel. So his assumption is
close enough.
Faulty.
His assumption's close enough.
Carter, it's time for a game.
Oh.
We are going to play a game called Is This Toxic for My Dog or Not?
Oh, gosh. I actually know a lot of these.
I know. That's why I'm doing it.
Ripley eats everything.
So I'm going to name some items. These are common food items that are they're all for humans.
But not for dogs.
Well, you need to determine, can a dog eat it or not?
Okay.
And
I'm probably going to be really good at this.
Some of these are, I'll tell you this, these are very starkly separate. One is absolutely toxic.
Yeah.
And the others I pull from are
totally fine.
Absolutely fine for dogs, okay?
Okay.
Let's start with an easy one, I think.
Okay.
Alcohol.
No.
What?
It's not. I'm going to say no for dog cannot have it. Yes for.
That should be, I guess you just say toxic, right?
I'm going to say no. Like, can a dog have it? No or yes. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Let me I need a game thing for us. All right. That is correct.
Louise, it's so loud.
Is it really loud?
It scared me.
I'll do something else.
Okay.
How about ding?
Ding. Just say ding.
Treasure hunting.
No.
Just say ding. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll say ding.
Just say ding.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oops. Don't do that. All right. You ready for the next one?
Random clips, yeah.
Apples.
Yes, they can have that.
Toxic, it says.
Apples are toxic?
According to this, apple seeds.
Oh, seeds, yes.
Yeah.
Most seeds.
So
apple is okay, though.
Apple, apricot, cherry, plum seeds, and pits, all of those.
Because they all have cyanide in them.
Yeah, they're bad.
I did know that. So I technically would have gotten that right if you read the whole question.
That's true. Mushrooms.
Okay. Like
correct.
Non-toxic.
Ding. Correct.
Okay. Yay.
Nicely done. Avocado.
Toxic.
Very toxic.
Yeah, super toxic.
Asparagus.
Ooh. I'm going to say it's okay.
It gives me the stinky pee.
But is it okay for dogs?
Yeah, it's okay for dogs.
Okay. Ding.
Ding. Broccoli.
I'm going to say okay.
Toxic.
What? Yep. Really?
Small amounts even, it says. It says if they get one gets loose and they get it and that's all they have, they'll be okay. But
they might barf or
if
something.
you have it in kind of medium doses, it says very harmful.
I did not know that. What's in
it? Not just throat obstructions, but also occasionally see. Available broccoli stalks can also get caught. I can't find it. Oh, isoleocanates.
Okay.
Whatever the hell
that is.
I don't know what that is.
All right.
Coffee grounds.
I'm going to say toxic.
Correct.
Yeah.
Caffeine.
Toxic. Caffeine's toxic to like everything except us. Technically, it's toxic to us.
Yeah.
But like, it's okay in doses.
Chocolate.
Toxic.
These are easy.
Yeah,
zucchini.
Zucchini. Toxic.
Healthy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. No problem with those.
Huh. Okay.
Raisins.
Very toxic. They'll die.
Spinach.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
Milk and dairy products.
They're mostly okay.
Toxic.
They're not that toxic.
It says case by case, some dogs can drink milk or dairy products and do just fine. However, many dogs are lactose intolerant by nature or allergic and may experience diarrhea.
Yeah, but like cheese.
And
cheese is a common dog treat.
Yeah, but...
That's a dairy product.
Yeah,
no one should be drinking milk.
But some of them react poorly to cheese.
But that's not toxic. That's like saying milk's toxic to humans, but really people are just lactose intolerant.
That's true.
It's not the same.
Now, one of these contradicts itself.
Okay.
One list of toxic says mushrooms bad. Other one says mushrooms good. I'm going to guess it's because there's so many variety.
What crap is this?
I know, it's weird.
Well, yes, like poisonous mushrooms, bad.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. I'm going to say okay.
Bad
Really?
for him. Yep.
Damn.
Pumpkin.
That's okay.
Yep.
Yep. Because pumpkin's in a lot of like the health foods for dogs.
Onions.
That's toxic.
Very good. These are all part of the what's the you put it in your pot when you're a witch? Witch hazel family. Onions are what was it? It's something like that.
The nightshade.
Nightshade stuff includes.
You know that's why people
onions.
didn't eat tomatoes for a long time.
Yeah.
It's because they're in the nightshade family and they thought they were toxic.
That's right.
So no one would eat them, and now.
So this
they're
includes
great
what?
and delicious.
Leeks, chives, probably garlic is in there.
Probably.
Probably.
Because garlic's bad too.
Oh, it also illicit. Garlic is
yeah,
bad.
garlic.
They all have. It says all allium plants can potentially cause fatal anemia in dogs and cats.
Allium.
Damn. Salt.
Salt is toxic.
Ding.
Yeah.
Spicy food.
Toxic.
Ding.
These are all things that like humans struggle with.
Green beans, specifically green beans.
Those are okay.
Correct. Ding.
Okay.
Bananas.
Okay.
Ding.
In small amounts.
Tomatoes.
Toxic.
Ding. raw potatoes. I got a little lost about where I was. Ding.
You know what bothers me about the raw potato thing? I once got like one of those bags of like the all natural, everything's a vegetable or meat, like food things for dogs.
Yeah.
And I was just adding it to like add to her food when she was struggling eating for a little while.
Yeah.
And they had potatoes in it, and I looked it up, and I was like, "That's not good." And I took them out, and they weren't cooked; they were raw.
They were raw.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, damn. All right.
Didn't like it.
How about this one? Sorry, my email popped up in front of everything.
You're good.
Okay, there it is. Raw meat.
I'm gonna say it's okay.
Okay, so it says here,
not
give and take because
some dogs probably have a better thing
tolerance.
For it.
Yeah,
depending on
it's
breeds.
a breed problem. Exactly.
Yeah.
So there are some wild dogs that would absolutely be fine with raw meat, and even then they'd be susceptible to like salmonella. And
yeah, like
problems,
normal. Yeah, I bet like a husky versus a chihuahua is a very different biological case. You know.
Blueberries.
They're okay.
Ding. Blackberries.
Toxic? Dang.
They're good.
I don't know.
According to this.
Okay.
Again, I'm getting this off the internet. Nobody at home go suddenly just feed your dog a ton of blueberries. Or
no, you shouldn't feed your dog a ton of anything on the list.
Yeah. It's just so you know.
Just, yeah. Always look it up first and look at multiple things because sometimes Google lies.
Celery.
Toxic. Really?
It's good for him.
Toxic. Celery's gross.
Oh, I don't like celery either.
Nasty.
Unless it's in Mom's jambalaya. It's very good.
Yes,
the way she cooks
that's
it.
true.
Carrots.
Okay.
Ding.
Okay.
Eggs.
Okay.
Ding.
Eggs are actually really good for dogs.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
Ding.
You scared me. Even a face.
Peanuts.
Peanuts are okay.
Ding.
Why would they be not okay in peanut butter?
I was trying to play a little trick on you. Cashews.
Ooh.
A little more fatty. So what do you think there?
I think they're okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Poppin' corn.
Poppin' corn. I don't know if it's toxic or not, but my dog gets toxic farts from it.
It is okay.
Okay.
And corn. It's corn in general. Is okay for him.
My dog just becomes the worst thing to be around when she eats popcorn. She'll sneak it or you drop it.
Oh. But wait, she just becomes obsessed with it?
She's farty.
Oh, farty.
She's a gassy girl.
She's always a party with the farty.
And it's not fun when she curls up with you and then you're just like dying.
Shrimp and fish.
Shrimp and fish. I feel like fish is fine. It's probably okay.
Ding.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like second guessing myself.
All right. Let me give you a couple more here. How about let's look at the proteins. Pork.
Okay. But not the bones.
Not the bones. You mean okay? Like I thought you were.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Sorting it out. Yes. Ding.
Yeah.
Salmon. That's the same as fish. You know
yeah.
that.
It's fish.
Turkey.
It's okay.
Ding.
Aren't all meats okay?
White rice.
I'm going to say okay.
Ding.
You bastard. Stressing me out.
Plain popcorn, by the way, they say on the popcorn. Don't give them all the butter.
Popcorn? Well, yeah.
Popcorn.
Salt and butter, not good.
Popcorn.
Not the popcorn. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I got a bag full of popcorn.
No.
Cooked potatoes.
I'd still say toxic.
Raw, yes. Cooked, no.
Okay, they're okay if they're cooked.
Okay. Yeah.
Still wouldn't give them to my dog.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal? It's okay.
Greek yogurt. Or you're right on the last one.
Okay. Ding. Okay.
And finally, goat's milk. Now think about it, because dairy milk, not good.
I'm going to say okay. Ding. Okay. Goat's milk's different. Like and cats can have goat milk and
goat's
stuff.
cheese also good, it says.
Really?
Yeah.
I love goat's cheese.
So we've both had some fun with a little back and forth, and also the people have a better understanding of the things that they should.
Yeah. Hopefully you were keeping notes.
Dog. I also would like to play this one more time, just because. Here you go.
No dicky and no washy.
Oh.
Wait till you see his face.
Oh no.
Because he's a toxic Avenger. It's all like falling off and it's all gross and everything. It's so stupid.
I want to see this clip. This sounds insane.
All right. You know what? Maybe I'll pull it over there and you can see it.
That's okay. I can watch it later.
I'm doing it now.
All right.
There's nothing you can do to stop me. Why isn't this working? Is my arrow there?
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
No dicky and no washy.
The face you're making.
The laugh was that was horrible.
The face you made is so good. Holy schmack.
Get rid of this.
Well, how do
thing.
I can you see my mouse?
Yeah, go down. Up. No, down. Right there. Grab it and drag it. There you go.
Well done. I gotta get a better way of doing that. All right.
Oh man, that was crazy.
I think that's it. That's about it for today. Oh, you know what? I did have one. I had an email lined up. One more. Here we go. Okay. Danny Beretta wrote in. Hey, Scott and Carter. It's Danny from Canada.
Canada.
We love the Canada. That's good. I like your healthcare. It's Danny from Canada. I just saw today's Monday show, Mochi Nochi's episode, and I'm so glad that the package I sent you was misplaced. I thought it had gotten lost in the mail, so he's the one where we got all the cool stuff.
I'm so glad. I feel so bad about that still.
I know, I do too, but I'm really glad that we found it.
Yeah.
He says, no worries about the delay on opening it, as long as you guys got it. He says this, to answer your question of what to do with isopods and to expand on Carter's response. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Number one, yes, there are a lot of people who are in the hobby of collecting isopods as pets.
Yeah.
That's number one.
Oh, because you were asking if people
had them as
pets.
Yeah.
Because they're odd.
Number two, there are good janitors of live vivariums. Vivariums could range from just having plants in them to living plants and animals. Isopods eat dead matter and keep the tank clean. Mm-hmm. Some, but not all, actually eat feces. Gross.
Now that's on the internet.
And we'll
feces.
Dude, you know how much dumb stuff I've said on the internet?
Oh, so much. You don't even know.
I don't even care.
You don't even know.
I'm to the point where it's like, whatever. Pull it out. Go find it.
I think I'm having a mild allergic reaction.
To what?
Sometimes here, feel my tattoo. Feel this tattoo right here.
Okay.
Can you wait, let me feel like where it is. Feel like by the eyes.
By the eyes? Oh, weird.
See how it's a little raised?
Yeah, what is that?
Sometimes I think, I don't actually know if this is true, but sometimes that'll happen. I think it's because something I ate gave me a really mild allergic reaction.
What do you eat?
And my tattoo skin is the only part that's feels it.
Yeah, but why would the tattoo skin feel it? That's weird, isn't it?
I don't know, because it's raw. I don't know.
Doesn't that seem a little weird, though?
It's essentially scar tissue. I don't know. It's only sometimes. Anyway, sorry. I completely interrupted.
It's all right. I think I found out why I'm so pink. Hold on. No, I'm still pink.
Do you eat too much shrimp?
No, I don't know what's happening here.
Right.
Oh, the ISO is wrong. No?
All right.
Sorry, you guys. This is so dumb. Nobody wants this in their life. I'll figure it out later. I'm just annoyed that it's because I'm having you on and I just realized, oh, that's bad. Oh, it's all blue.
I want to learn more about isopods.
I know. Just one sec. I want to. Did I fix it? No, it still looks like shit. All right. I'll figure it out later. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. I was going to read his email. Maybe I do need the diagnosis and the medication. Where were we?
Oh, crap.
Was that pre-show or in the show?
I think it was pre-show.
Oh, we talked about ADD diagnosis in the pre-show. Yeah. Everybody, if you're wondering why I brought
what
that
up. Reference was.
All right. He says they are small enough. Where was I? Oh, is it after he eats the poop?
Yes. The feces.
They will help keep the reptile in the tank. They're small enough that they are not recognized by the reptile as food. So as long as they don't get eaten, and your vivarium thrives. So they are kind of symbiotic to the relationship. Number 3, I use isopods in my vampire. I'm sorry. I use isopods in my vampire crab tank.
Oh, what are vampire crabs?
I don't know. It scares me. I don't like it. No.
Look them up.
They'll scare me.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right, I'll look it up.
I want to know.
Vampire
that sounds so cute.
Crabs. Let's take a look. Vampire crabs. Oh.
Show me the crabs.
Ooh. They're scary.
Are they?
A little bit. Here. There you go. See that?
Oh my gosh, they're so cool.
They are pretty cool.
What a cool color.
Yeah, the colors, it looks like they vary a little bit.
Yeah, got some purples and darks and
a lot of them have really bright red claws. Ooh, you got to see this
red
one.
Red claws?
Red claw. That sounds like a drink. See that?
Oh, why is it so cute?
It's not cute. It looks like someone so murder you.
It does look a little murdery.
Carter has a thing for scary bugs. These aren't even bugs.
I like creatures.
Anyway, that's cool. It's cool to have. I guess he's got his own.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Says use it in his vampire crab tank to keep the tank clean and provide food for the vampire crabs. It's not their only primary food source, but if they need a snack, they can have one. The species...
Just eat the janitor occasionally.
Yeah. The species of isopods I use for that tank reproduce fast enough that the crabs will not completely eat them all. That's funny. Their whole life is just put them in there until they get eaten.
Clean and then get eaten.
What a life. He says, I hope the kids like the items we sent. Thank you, Danny. Well, they did. They love it. We love what you sent. Thank you so much for that. And also, look at his awesome isopod lifestyle.
Yeah, I want to be an isopod. That'd be cool.
Not in his tank.
Not in the crab tank.
Not in the vampire crab tank.
Don't want to be an isopod in a crab tank.
Hell
you know what? That's my new phrase. When I'm feeling like my life has no purpose and then I die.
Yeah.
Feel like an isopod in a crab tank.
There you go. Oh man, what's the matter? Oh, I just feel like an isopod in a crab tank.
Yeah. Just cleaning all the time until
I die.
Until I die.
Look out for vampire crabs.
Someone says they look like Pokemon. They totally do.
Crab. Are there any crab-like Pokemon? There probably are.
Yeah. There's one's called I don't remember its name.
Packet crab.
Pee-pee
crab.
Pee-pee crab. Pee-pee crab. Go. Crab. Yeah, I choose you.
I choose you, pee-pee crab. And then we're done. Oh, I wanted to say, if you want to send in your own texts like we've been getting today, these have all been texts and emails. The text line is an easy one to do, 801-471-0462. It's up on the screen right now if you're here live. You can use that to text. If you'd rather voicemail us, you can do that too.
Please do.
Oh, did I get a Monday? We may have a new one of those. Hold on. I feel like I'm off on everything here. Wait, did that open on your side?
Yes. Well, it says It says no items selected.
All right, hold on. Is it gone now?
Yeah, but there's a file window.
Tell me when I'm grabbing it.
Finder. Go right, up, right, up, up. Right there. No, down there. Wait, no.
I'm trying to grab it.
Go. Yeah, I know. Go right again. A ton. Wait, go left a bit. Left, up. Right or left a little bit. There. Yeah.
That sucked. I hated that so much.
We're doing so good today.
I got to just do I got to come up with a better idea for that. Okay. Let me just check Monday's calls. Oh, we did get a call. You ready, Carter?
Yeah.
Question. Here we go.
Hey, this is for the Monday show or the Dad and Daughter podcast. D&D. Oh, that totally wouldn't have another use. But anyways, I wanted to ask Carter if she reads any like webtoons or I guess like Korean like comics called Manoa. kind of like manga, but drawn a little different. But that's what I got. I'm calling from in a forklift at work this morning. But yeah, love the show.
I
want to be in a forklift.
I almost got a forklift certification.
Yeah.
I almost did that.
That'd be cool.
I worked in a warehouse for a while.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know why I never picture you working anywhere that's not at a computer.
How do I put it? I worked there, not in the warehouse. That wasn't my job, but I was always going back there. We were a small company, and I was always like, I want to get these down. Where's a guy? And I'd be like, well, I'll just do it.
Just get the certification. Yeah. That makes sense. I know about Manoa, whatever. I don't really search out anything to read these days.
You're not really a webcomic person.
No.
Anyway.
Sometimes I'll get webcomics like on my Instagram feed or something, and I'll just be like, oh, this is nice, and I'll swipe through it. But I don't really seek it out or actually read anything.
I was raised and trained.
You were trained?
In traditional comics. And by that I mean like comic strips of the 70s.
You just don't like
90s.
reading backwards.
No, it's not that. It's just that like I go to webtoons.com or webcomics.com and I think, oh, I'm going to find some cool stuff that reminds me of Andy Capp or BC or the comics I grew up with. And guess what they are instead?
Not that.
It's all anime big girl eyes. That's it. The whole thing, bouncy boob anime.
Some of it, you got to find the right ones. It's like anime. I'm
just saying those websites don't have anything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about the websites.
That's not how it used to be. Something passed me by, and it's all anime. It's all manga.
I know someone who reads nothing but webcomics.
Manga.
Magna's
a city here.
Yeah, the city
don't drink the water
within
there.
Utah. What?
It's the only city in Utah I would not recommend drinking the water because they got like weird mining tailings out there and stuff. I don't know. It tastes like metal when I drink it.
This is the Pokemon I was thinking of, by the way. His name's Paris.
Oh, look, he's a little hold it up to your camera.
But he's not a crab. He's like a bug.
That's a pocket monster. A pocket mon.
Tis a pocket mon.
Yeah. What is he? He's earth power? No, water power.
No, he's a grass type.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't really live in the grass.
It's got mushrooms. It's not a crab. That's what I was saying. It's like a bug.
Oh. Well, then that's even dumber than I thought.
Yeah, he's only got 6 legs.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I was thinking of the wrong thing.
Well, here's the right thing. That's the phone number I gave you. And now back to this. Frogpants.com/Monday is also got a little form you can use as an email if you'd like. Mm-hmm. No matter what, I'll get them. So wherever you send them, we'll get them. And you are encouraged to go there, frogpants.com/Monday anytime. And also support us on Patreon at patreon.com/The Monday Show. You'll never get ads. You'll get arts and stickers in the mail. My new sticker's coming out soon for the month of February.
You finished it?
Yeah,
you need to send it to me.
Send to you. Some other cool stuff. So check it out. Pre-show content every week.
Yeah. Some post-showiness.
All that fun stuff. Yeah, you get a link to the uncut video version of the show that no one else has access to unless you're here live. All that kind of stuff. No ads. No ads is great. Nobody wants ads.
Great.
Right? Ads are
We're constantly bombarded by ads.
Yeah. If I'm giving it to freebers, well, then you got to deal with ads. But when you're going to be when you're going to support us directly, you don't get ads. I'm also starting to put these up on my Substack. So if you're like a Substack subscriber and you're like, oh, I can get it there, you can do that too.
Cool.
I just started doing that. So you can go check that out at frogpants.club or frogpants on Substack. I think that's it. Yeah. Do you have anything you'd like to add to this? Anything at all?
Nothing.
No?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all? It's like nothing at all.
It's like nothing at all. I'm Mimi.
All right. That's it. We're done. Wait, I lost my place. We're in the wrong place. That's it. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
In the menu of life, make your main entree frogpants.com. It's delicious. Delicious.